Hey YouTubers, it's Tony. Today is a very special day for me. I'm in Burlington, North Carolina at Carolina Auto Masters. And Jeff is the owner of Carolina Auto Masters, Jeff Creech. And I am picking up my car after it has been built. So this is a C6 Z06. I had a 06. I wrecked it and learned a very big lesson. And then I got a 2019 ZR1 and didn't like it as much as some people might. It was a straight drive, but it was too technologically superb, just too much for me. I sold it, and then I bought a 2009 Z06 with the 427, and it was an instant love affair. I like the car a lot. And so I asked Jeff, he came highly recommended from another guy, John, who I originally bought the first Z06 from. And so this is the sign for Carolina Auto Masters, and their phone number is 919-680-3966. And this is Jeff Creech. And Jeff, I appreciate you letting me shoot this quick video. Thanks for letting me do that.
No worries.
Thank you very much. And instead of me talking and telling what had been done to the car, I'd rather have it come from you, the auto master, which I think it's funny because the acronym for Carolina Auto Masters is appropriately CAM. So with that, that's a good a fitting acronym. So what exactly did we do to the car? I'm going to let you describe it.
Sure. And what we did is we kind of started with what your goals were, right? And your goals, you wanted to sound badass. You certainly wanted more power, but we also wanted more reliability because the LS7s have a known fatal flaw in the cylinder heads, right? So the 2009s, in theory, didn't have the problem as bad, but it still made sense to go ahead and make sure that this car could give you years of trouble-free service by going through the cylinder heads
Still
and making
a question
sure
mark
they
there.
were right.
Yep.
Another thing that was funny, I never told you this before. I didn't know your first one was an 06.
Yes.
In early 2007, I was talking to a guy that has a body shop, and there was an article in one of these, body shop magazines that said that the car was so powerful that over 30% of them in the first year were total.
I was one of those.
People that didn't understand just how strong the car was, right out of the box from GM.
It is.
So, to make it sound good, obviously, we know we needed, good exhaust, right? It already had an axle back system from Corsa, from the used car situation, right? And even the stock exhaust of this thing still sounds fine. But we added 2-inch primary headers, and then the only thing else you can see is a cold air intake, which, because we're going with the yellow car theme, right? I got a yellow air filter for it, which looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Then inside the motor, we went with a camshaft, larger camshaft, but not terribly large, right?
Not too crazy.
For an LS7, 240 and 254. That's not, 240, 254 is not a crazy large cam.
Big enough.
640 lift. Yeah, it's big enough. It sounds great, but it doesn't kill, all your bottom end horsepower.
Right.
So that's kind of fun. And then on the cylinder heads, went through a bit of everything. The exhaust valves are the weakest link in the 2009s.
Mm-hmm.
So those are replaced. Stock, they're these sodium-filled, kind of crazy, parts that GM use. Stainless steel, much more durable, not quite as cool, but we went for durability.
Yep, I'm all
but
for
otherwise,
that.
the heads have been completely gone through to make sure.
Nice.
Obviously, much better valve springs to handle the big cam.
Yep.
That and just, standard maintenance stuff to make sure, even at 18,000 miles, that car's obviously sat, a good bit of its life.
Yes.
It hasn't been used every day.
Right.
And everything looks great.
Nice.
AC blows super cold. Nothing has gotten too dry from just sitting there. It's not leaking oil anywhere. So everything looks good.
Man, that is excellent. Well, let me bring the camera over here and get a shot of these headers. for what we can see. Yeah, actually, you can see them pretty well. That is 2 inches is a big header, and there is our cold air intake. I think yeah, I do. I do. Oh man, what a good color choice. I love it. Well, one more thing. Would you mind getting in the car and starting it and just tapping that gas pedal a little bit there? Give it some gas so we can hear what it sounds like. It sounds great. Nice, nice, nice. Oh wow! Thank you. That sounds so much better from back here. Nice, beautiful. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for the build. I'm very happy with the way it's turned out, and the C6 Z06 to me kind of captured that stingray look. They kind of went to that, that Mako shark look, not stingray, that Mako shark look, and it's just such a beautiful car. So thank you very much, my man,
Thank
for
you for trusting me to do it all.
absolutely, absolutely. And so with that, I'm going to head back to Mount Airy, and
Hopefully not get a ticket.
I will not get a ticket on the way. That is an appropriate piece of advice. I will take you up on that advice. So, Jeff, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and great job. So, Carolina Auto Masters, guys, check them out.